What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on July 23rd, 2023. The Hot Topic exclusive Sun and Moon is available right now. Also, you can be on the lookout for the Willow Pops, and do remember that there is a chase in the mix with those figures. You see here that there are these Loungefly, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mini backpacks and wallets that are available to pre-order on Amazon. Spirit Halloween is going to be getting a flocked Sam Pop soon. Once that does become available, once it's listed, I may do a community post on that and let you know about it in a Funko News video. That is one I do plan to add to my own collection. With Funko.com, Eric Draven on Tombstone is available. That's been listed for the past couple of days. It's still available at the time of this recording. A Hiking Freddy Pop is on the way to Funko.com. Of course, with Funko.com, we don't know when that will be. We don't have, release dates for these. Also, there's going to be the glow-in-the-dark Soldier Boy, which I did share with you all previously. Just wanted to make sure I point that one out again. Of course, the Camp Fun Days box did release, and it did sell out on Funko.com the past Friday from the time of this video. I think it sold out in just under 20 minutes, and the only reason it probably even took that long is because some people were having trouble getting their payment to go through. I definitely want to hear from you in the comments. What was your experience like if you did go for the Fun Days box? Were you successful? Just what was the checkout like for you in that whole experience? I also want to point out that there are some more store exclusives available on Funko.com. Some of them are actually selling out, so definitely make sure that you check out the selection and see if there's anything you want to grab before it's no longer available on Funko.com. But remember, they're store exclusives, so you can check with their actual retailer as well. There are a lot of the Blockbuster Rewind figures listed on Funko.com. I wish I could tell you when they're going to become available. There's no date that has been revealed just yet. I would say keep on checking the website to see when these do become available. And of course, here you get to see the commons and the chases. I really do like some of the chases, although I wonder how people will feel about the fact that with some of these, you actually get a different character for the chase. Let me know your thoughts on that. And there are a couple here that I do plan on ordering once these do become available. I definitely like the Ranger Freddy, and you see that he has the proto chase there. I also like the Freddy in Space, or the Fun in Space Freddy there basically, and you see that one has that alien looking chase. Really like the look of that, and I'm not going to go through all of these, but those two there, those first two, I definitely want to order those. Again, let me know your thoughts about the Blockbuster Rewind figures. Are you going to actually go for any of these once they become available? I may try to do a community post if I do see these go live. And here are some more Blockbuster Rewind figures. And again, well, I'll say the majority of these you actually can pre-order right now. I think some of them are listed on Funko.com, but I know I've seen them with Entertainment Earth and some other retailers as well. So if you shop around, you can find most of these pretty easily. Now, I will say the Michael Keaton Batman, that one has been very popular. That's actually selling out already. Pre-selling out on some websites already. So if you want that one, definitely go ahead and try to hunt it down and make sure you secure that one. And the four in the bottom right here, including Stitch, Marty McFly, the Dude, and the Crow. I've not seen those listed just yet, but they should be on the way very soon. And again, you see that all of these do have chase variants, so it does seem like, like with the Funko Sodas, that the majority of the Blockbuster Rewind figures are going to have chases. Target has some new exclusives that are available for pre-order. These will release across October through December, and I think the last one that's going to actually release will be the Bullseye and Mickey ears. I think that one drops in December. The rest of these a little bit earlier. You see there's also the WrestleMania 3 Hulk Hogan, the WrestleMania 3 Andre the Giant. We have here Optimus Prime with a Pop T, and then we have two more figures for Jabba's Skiff, Han Solo, and Lando Calrissian as well. So last time I checked on Target's website, all of these were still listed available for pre-order. There are some more Bitty Pops on the way, including Nightmare Before Christmas and also some Marvel ones. The Marvel one seems like it's going to focus on several different movies there. I haven't seen these listed just yet. Once they become available, I'll make sure I point that out in a future video. There are several Pop Tees with Pops on the way that you can pre-order with various retailers, including Corpse Bride. We also have here the Dementor from Harry Potter. There's a Stitch one. We have one with the Rancor from Star Wars. And we also have one from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Red Eyes Black Dragon, I believe is the name of that one there. So again, all of those sets, they are available with various retailers. You can go and get your pre-orders in. You also see here again that Five Nights at Freddy's Advent Calendar, the holiday themed one that is on the way. And again, that's something that you can pre-order with various retailers. So coming soon, there's going to be this Moana 4-pack, and as far as the characters are concerned, there's only one of them that's actually glow in the dark. It's the Taka, I believe is the name of that character there. So yeah, just one glow in the dark figure in that mix. This one, I don't think I've seen it listed yet on any websites. I'm not sure if it's going to be exclusive somewhere in particular. You know, if I learn more, of course, I'll share that with you all. Also, there is a glow in the dark Aragorn from Lord of the Rings on the way, and that one I think is available with some online retailers. I know I've seen it listed with Ralphie's Funhouse. So if you look around, you can go ahead and pre-order that one if you're interested in it. And again, these singles Bitty Pops are proving to be pretty popular. I see some of these selling out on websites. And of course, you see here the Star Wars ones. And then we also have the DC ones here, mainly focusing on Batman, I believe, and his villains. So yeah, like I said, these singles, they're proving to be pretty popular. But if you look around, you should be able to order some of those as well if you're interested. Now, I did share these figures with you all previously, and at the time I speculated that these might be with Target, and now that is confirmed. You see the Target stickers here. So yeah, they have these Demon Slayer exclusives on the way, including Nezuko in that leaping pose. We also have Zenitsu recovering, and we also have that Jumbo Rengoku. Like I said previously, I'm definitely going for the Rengoku, and I may get the others too. It depends on how I feel about them when I see them up close. I don't know if they're listed on the website. I didn't see them listed. Maybe they're there if you check at the time of this, you know, you checking out this video. But yeah, they should be pretty easy to find in store though once they do release. So a couple of bits of anime news here. The triple anime exclusive Naruto Uzumaki Kurama Link mode with glow in the dark chase, very long title there. That particular figure is available to pre-order with various retailers, and I imagine some people are going for that one, hoping for that glow in the dark chase. You also see here the Funko.com exclusive Minato figure that is on the way. Of course, no release date for that, but you know, I'll keep my eyes out. If I see it go live, I may try to do a community post for that particular figure. That one has a pretty long title as well. I'm not even gonna read all that off. You can see the name here on the screen. So as far as some Pop Asia Con exclusives are concerned, there are some retailers that do have these figures listed. You can kind of look around, and I know that Plastic Empire had some. I think Ralphie's Funhouse had some, but you decide, you know, which retailer you trust to go for these. And then of course there are some of these that are showing up on the second market. I know I've seen that Monkey Shriner listed, you know, some people selling that on eBay and Mercari. So you decide where you want to go for these figures. Definitely compare prices. I see some big differences with the prices from you know, retailer to retailer and from seller to seller. So definitely make sure you look around. Like I said, compare prices if you're going for any of those figures. There are these new Genshin Impact Pops that I did share with you all previously, but I just wanted to point these out again because they're actually going to be pre-release exclusives with the retailer MindStyle, but they will have a wide release eventually. So just be patient. You know, you will see these get released eventually. Loungefly has a Cad Bane mini backpack and wallet on the way. I thought these were listed on Amazon, but last time I checked, I did not see them, but they should be available pretty soon. And of course, you can check with Loungefly's official website to see what they have listed there. There is a Linus soda on the way, apparently, because there is this proto that you see here. So that does make it seem like there will be a Linus soda eventually. Don't know if it's going to have a chase or anything like that. And as far as the Upper Deck Marvel cards are concerned, last time I checked, they were still listed on Hot Topics website. You can buy an, you know, just an individual card booster pack, or you can go for a full box of them. You see the prices there, and these should ship out in early August. I believe the date is August 8th. I don't know if these are actually going to show up in stores or not, but like I said, you can go ahead and check with Hot Topics website, and I'm not sure if they're going to show up with any other retailer as well. If I learn any more information, I will cover that. Here are these Yu-Gi-Oh! Pops. Again, I feel like I may have shared these previously. I can't even remember for sure. But yeah, these are available for pre-order with various retailers. As a matter of fact, yeah, I did share these previously because I especially remember the XYZ Dragon here. XYZ Dragon Cannon is the full name there. But yeah, these will be pretty easy to add to your collection. Again, available for pre-order with various retailers. And these are some pretty nice designs. So we have a couple of Pop Rocks figures here. The Hot Topic exclusive glow-in-the-dark Rob Zombie. That one, of course, you can be on the lookout for it in store. I'm not sure if it's actually hitting store shelves just yet, but I know that the non-glow variant of Rob Zombie, that one is showing up in stores. And they've done a Rob Zombie previously. I actually forgot about that in another video, but yeah, they've done one previously. So if you never got that one in your collection, I don't think it's high value right now. So you can maybe track that one down. And then, like I said previously, the guy from, you know, Disturbed, their mascot, that one is showing up in stores. That's another common figure. There is this 12-inch DMX on the way. This is a gold figure, of course. This is my favorite DMX so far that they have done. This is the one that at a glance I'm like, yeah, that's very true to DMX, so I definitely like the look of that. You also see here a Dolly Parton pop album on the way. I think that had been rumored. That is a great look for her. I'm a big fan of Dolly Parton. I don't necessarily like listen to her music. Sometimes I'll hear it in movies and in stores, of course, but just as a human, you know, a human being that likes to give and help people out, I think Dolly Parton is pretty amazing. So yeah, that is a pretty cool pop album there. Funko did the official reveal for the Captain Planet Pops. I have a feeling that some people are going to try to complete this set, because I noticed with the SDCC drop that it didn't sell out right away, but eventually Gaia did sell out, and I'm sure at the con people did snatch up the diamond variant of Gaia. So yeah, it seems like this is going to be a pretty popular set. Of course, those are all commons. You can pre-order right now. And then you see here, of course, the Harleen comic cover, which I pre-ordered right away. I'd been really waiting for the reveal of this because not just for the pop itself, but it's just the fact that I actually read this storyline. It's one of my favorite Harley Quinn stories, and if you're a fan of the character, definitely check out Harleen if you haven't done so already. I really like the way that it gets into her mind and you kind of understand how she managed to fall for the Joker. Really interesting storyline, so make sure that you check that out. There had been a rumor going around months ago, maybe even over a year ago, about a full wave of Harley Quinn figures coming up. Haven't seen that yet. I'm going to keep my eye out, and hopefully that does pan out to be true. But again, this Harleen comic cover, that is another common item that you can pre-order with various retailers. There are some glow-in-the-dark Marvel Zombie Pop pins that you can pre-order right now, including Zombie Thor, Zombie Moon Knight, and Zombie Deadpool. And I do like the fact that they all do glow in the dark. You also see here these Marvel 4-packs with blacklight colors. So they have the Marvel Zombies 4-pack, and they also have a Miles Morales 4-pack as well. Definitely want to hear your thoughts on these. I like the coloring with the zombies. Maybe I'd be tempted to go for that 4-pack. I'm not 100% sure though, because I think I already had those original pops. And the Miles Morales one, I'm not so crazy about the way the colors turned out with those, but definitely share your own opinions about these in the comments. And I know some people are burnt out on blacklight. I'm not completely burnt out on it yet. I think some of them still look good, but it just depends on how the colors turn out. Also with Marvel, of course, we have the Werewolf by Night pops on the way. This is, a better look at these figures. I did mention them previously, but yeah, like I said, here's a better look at them. The Ted figure, of course, that would be Man Thing. I really do like the look of that. It has grown on me more and more. So even though I had the original Man Thing, I think I am going to go for this one as well. The other figures, I might need to see those up close before I decide whether I'm going to pick them up or not. But yeah, these are common figures available for pre-order, again, with various retailers. All right, you all, we're going to get into the Fun Days figures. So these are figures that were available for people that attended the actual Fun Days event. So if you were not at the event, the only way that you could get these would be on the second market. And I'm going to give fair warning, with the second market, some prices are very high right now. Some of those prices, they may come down eventually. Some of them though, especially for these really rare figures, ones that are like 250 pieces, those might actually go up. So you kind of, you got to decide for yourself if you think anything is worth it on the second market, and kind of see if, if you think things are gonna, prices may settle down. That's really your decision. I'm not going to tell anybody, what purchases to make. That's completely up to you. I do want to point out, some people speculated, and it turned out to be true, and it makes a lot of sense, that the 4 Fun Days mascots, they actually have flocked variants that were given out at the Fun Days event. I think that's a cool idea. I really would love to have the flocked bear, but I'm not going to pay a crazy price for that. But I think that one is pretty awesome. But yeah, all 4 of them have flocked variants. And then as far as the Freddy Funkos are concerned, oh, actually, before I get to the Freddy Funkos, let me point out that there is this S'mores Boy pop that was given out as well. I do like the look of that one. A lot of people are trying to sell that one, so that's one I would personally not try to buy right away on the second market. I have a feeling the prices may come down some on that one. But yeah, then getting into the Freddy Funko Pops here. So there is an Anakin Skywalker one that's 600 pieces, a glow-in-the-dark holographic Anakin Skywalker one that's 250 pieces. I think that one is really awesome. There's a Blue Beetle one, just 250 pieces. It's like an older design for Blue Beetle. There's a Captain America that's 500 pieces. A metallic Captain America that is 250 pieces. There's also a Chewbacca, 600 pieces, Dwight Schrute, 250 pieces, Genji, 100 pieces. I was really surprised to see a count that low. Yeah, that Genji, and it's a really awesome design as well for that particular figure. Then there's also the glow-in-the-dark Hopper. That's another one that is doing crazy numbers on the second market. You know, big numbers for that because it's just 100 pieces. A metallic Megatron, I know some people really want to go for that one. It's 500 pieces. Merlin, 250 pieces. Diamond Merlin, 500 pieces. Kind of interesting that the diamond is a larger number if this is accurate, and I think this count is accurate here. A Midas Shadow Gold, I think that's a Fortnite character there, 250 pieces. And then the Hellfire Club Mike, 850 pieces. And before I continue on with the Freddy's, I will say if any of this information is off at all, you know, share that in the comments if you're 100% sure, like if you were at the event and you actually saw the figures. I'm not asking anybody to guess, you know, but if you know for sure that any of this information is a little bit off, please feel free to correct me in the comments. But continuing on here now with the Freddy Funko Pops, there was this Platinum Birthday Freddy, 600 pieces. Metallic Peacemaker, 250 pieces. I do like the look of that one there. Pinocchio, 750 pieces. Ron Weasley, 850 pieces. I got a friend that I'm sure is hoping that the value on that one will come down some so she can add it to her collection. There's also a Blacklight Shaggy, 750 pieces. Spartan Freddy, 250 pieces. Spock with Cat, 850 pieces. Spooky Space Kook, 250 pieces. That one is a pretty awesome design. Ted Lasso, 850 pieces. Vision Avengers 57, 500 pieces. The White Vision, 600 pieces. The Waldo, as in Where's Waldo Freddy Funko, 850 pieces. Wolverine and Yellow Suit, 250 pieces. And Ranger Freddy, 3,200 pieces. So I assume that everybody there was able to get that particular figure. And I'm not going to run through how all of these figures were handed out at the event. I've been checking out some videos, and I've seen some of the ways that the prize is being handed out, but I don't remember all of it off the top of my head. But I'm sure you could track that down if you really want to see what the Fun Days event was like. There are some YouTubers and some people on Instagram that have some clips up that you can check out. So then also with the event, there were the sodas, of course. So they had a Freddy Funko as Rainbow Batman, 2,700 pieces. Freddy Funko as Big Boy, 4,500 pieces. Freddy Funko as Darth Vader, that one just 1,000 pieces. Freddy Funko as Dustin, the Blacklight variant, 4,950 pieces. Freddy Funko as Dustin, a blue variant, 1,600 pieces. Freddy Funko as Thor, 2,000 pieces. Proto the Dog, 1,700 pieces, and Ranger Freddy, 1,700 pieces. And then there were some additional exclusives. A lot of people speculated, and it did turn out to be accurate, that there were some Bigfoot pops. So they had a 6-inch Bigfoot, 850 pieces. In fact, each of the Bigfoot figures was 850 pieces. There was also a Blacklight Bigfoot, a Sasquatch, and a Yeti. And of course, you see the different color schemes going on there. I think they look great all together there. There was a Blockbuster Rewind Brian Mariotti, a Blockbuster Rewind Mike Becker. There's a SpongeBob SquarePants Imagination Silver variant, just 300 pieces. In a Star Wars Rivals Booster Pack Series 1, which that was actually handed out, I believe, to everybody at the event as well. So that mostly covers it. We got just a couple more items here for the Fun Days event. So Gabriel Iglesias was there in attendance, and he did show off his next Funko Pop, him jumping up in the air there. From the time of this recording, this one will be releasing tomorrow, so that would be Monday, July 24th. Again, Monday, July 24th on his official website, fluffyguy.com. You'll be able to get the color version of this figure, but there was also a platinum version of it. That one was just for the event, and that one is limited to 300 pieces. So Corey Feldman was also at the event, and I'm sure you hear the non-excitement in my voice. His pop, it annoyed me right away as soon as I saw it, because I'm so tired of him, you know, trying to basically rip off Michael Jackson style. Yes, I know they had interactions back in the day, but I really don't like him basically ripping off Michael Jackson style. So kind of annoyed at the look of this pop. And then check out the prices here. He's selling this on his official website. So it's $80 for the standard figure, $100 for the diamond variant. You get them together, oh, big discount there, $160 for both. And then there's some other pricing on his site that truly does not make sense. So it's $155 total for the original if you want a personalized autograph. $230 for the original pop if you want a unpersonalized or non-personalized autograph. that seems backwards. That seems like a mistake on his website, but regardless, these prices in general are just absurd to me. So we'll see how his pop actually does. I definitely want to hear your thoughts about this whole situation with Corey Feldman. What are your thoughts on it? AJ McLean was also in attendance, of course, Backstreet Boys fame, and he did reveal here his upcoming pop. And I'll be honest, I didn't realize that he actually had a solo career. Maybe I'm out of the loop, or maybe his solo music is just not that big. I don't know. Somebody can kind of fill me in there. But yeah, he has that pop on the way. I do think his pop actually looks pretty cool there. And then, of course, there were some reveals for some upcoming figures during the Fun Days event. So you see the Dungeons and Dragons reveals. And with these reveals, I'm not going to go through every single character, but I do think that 3-pack there for Dungeons and Dragons is pretty awesome, even though it does include the Vecna and Mind Flayer, which we have seen previously, but still pretty cool looking. The Demogorgon, I can't remember if that one had already released or not, but if you don't already have those characters, the 3-pack is a pretty cool option. You also see the House of the Dragon figures, and there is a chase in the mix there for one of the characters. The One Piece figures, people seem pretty hype about those, and there are some nice designs. Tell you, Funko just keeps on killing it with these anime designs. And then this had been rumored, we see here from Stranger Things, the Creel House with Vecna. I'm still not super crazy about their design for Vecna. I think they could have had more detail for that particular figure, but yeah, there he is with the Creel House. Also, they have on the way Schoolhouse Rock figures, which I like these. I definitely could see adding these to my collection. I like that the bill actually does have a chase variant, so pretty happy about those. You see that there are some more Marvel holiday pops on the way. The Rudolph pops, those have been rumored that there would be another full wave, and of course now we get a look at those, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer figures. And WWE has plenty more figures on the way. It's pretty cool that they do have one for Ravishing Rick Rude in the mix. I think that's pretty awesome. Stone Cold Steve Austin on the Zamboni is another standout for me. The Usos, of course, are hugely popular right now. So yeah, there's some really awesome figures here. Can't forget Vader as well. I really like Vader in the mix. So yeah, pretty happy with these WWE reveals. Even though I don't necessarily collect it, I still do have some love for some of these wrestlers. They also revealed this glow-in-the-dark Super Shadow and Shadow 2-pack. They have the Toy Story Bitty Pops on the way, and then Loungefly had some reveals with Halloween in mind, obviously. So there's Nightmare Before Christmas items, Scooby-Doo, Killer Clowns. They have Snoopy, of course, from the Peanuts, and Goosebumps items as well. The Goosebumps ones are pretty interesting. Makes me curious if we're going to see some pops coming up. But yeah, a lot of awesome reveals there with Fun Days. I won't be adding all this to my collection, of course, but there are some things that did stand out to me, and let me know what stood out to you. So I do want to give a potential spoiler warning here, because I don't know if these things are going to be accurate or not, but I know a lot of people are waiting with bated breath to see what they're going to get in their Fun Days boxes, you know, that were available for the public. So again, I don't know what information here is accurate. This is mostly speculation here. If you want to be completely surprised by what you get in your Fun Days box, if you were able to get an order through, please make sure you go ahead and tune out of the video right now. But if you're open to the speculation, then please, you know, hang around and check this out. But please do remember, some of this information may not be accurate, but we'll find out here in a matter of days what is actually in these boxes. So do remember that you will get your Pop mascot, of course. You'll get 2 sodas, and then you will get 3 Freddy Funko figures in each box. So starting off here with some possibilities for this box, and some of them do seem pretty accurate because we actually have this image here that somebody was nice enough to share. So let me talk about the sodas first real quick before I get to those pops. It seems like we could have a S'mores Boy soda. That would be good. You know, a lot of people, of course, were not able to attend the event, couldn't get the S'mores Pop, and may not want to pay the second market price for it. So that soda would be nice to have. Proto the dog should be having a soda, possibly having a soda. And then some Freddy Funkos would be He-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm not sure if that's all 4 of the Turtles, really don't know about that. Batman 66 and Dustin. And remember, there's some Dustin sodas that were at the Fun Days event, so this would probably be not a color variant necessarily. And then getting to the Freddy Funkos, number 5 from the Umbrella Academy and a bloody version of him. Those seem pretty certain. You know, like I said, they're in this image here. A non-Blacklight Shaggy could possibly be in this box. Of course, the blacklight one, that was for the event. Diamond Waldo would be interesting because there was a Waldo figure, of course, for the event, but this would be a diamond variant. A non-metallic Peacemaker. I hope that's true, because when I saw that metallic one, I was like, man, I would love to have that for my collection, but I know it's going to be out of my price range. So if there's another Freddy Funko as Peacemaker, I'm down with that. Also would be happy if the Polka Dot Man turns out to be true. Would really like to have that one. I remember for the event, there was a metallic Megatron, so a non-metallic variant might be in this box. The Green Ranger from the Power Rangers is possible. Mad Hatter, and I would assume this is like the animated version of Mad Hatter because they've already done the movie version previously. Luke Skywalker with Grogu, Stormtrooper, Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe, and possibly Stone Cold Steve Austin. And remember, these are all Freddy Funkos as these individuals. You know, so like I said, we'll find out here soon enough what is going to be accurate. So this is the first list that I saw floating around with potential figures for this box, but now it seems like some people are saying that these figures may not happen till later on. Who knows? You know, some of these could pop up in this Fun Days box. May not happen till next year. We really don't know at this point, but I still want to go ahead and share this list with you as some possible upcoming figures. So as far as plastic characters are concerned, we could see a soda for Dino and Carlos. And then as far as Freddy Funkos are potentially going to happen, there could be Indiana Jones, which I know that would be hugely popular. Marty McFly in the puffy jacket. And by the way, all these pictures here, these are just for reference. I know that Funko has different versions of some of these characters, so I'm not sure which body sculpt they would go with. You know, this is just for reference here, basically. Harry Potter with Hedwig, that one would be hugely popular as well. When it says Jazz here, I think it's referring to the Transformer, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Shredder, a camp counselor. Now it says camp counselor. That seems like that would be in the Fun Days box. It would make sense if that happens. We'll see though. Marvin the Martian, Reaper from Overwatch, Batman Beyond, which I would absolutely love to see that. Two-Face and a Blacklight Two-Face, would love to see those as well. Dr. Egon Spangler and Peter Venkman, of course, from Ghostbusters. Captain Hook, not really sure which version of Captain Hook, more than likely the animated version. Captain Planet, that would make a lot of sense. And then also the Blue Ranger from the Power Rangers is potentially going to happen. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens as far as these rumors here are true. If you're going to talk about any of these possibilities for the Fun Days box in the comments, please give a spoiler warning for people that decided to tune out of the video. I'm sure they would appreciate that, but I am curious to hear your thoughts about the Fun Days box. What do you hope to see pan out to be true? I do want to say there was that metallic Captain America. I have not actually seen a picture of the non-metallic Captain America. If that was at the Fun Days event, somebody please fill me in on that. But if there was not a non-metallic Captain America at the Fun Days event, then I hope it would be in this box. But I'm just not sure about that information there. So yeah, help me out in the comments if you have any additional information. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out. I hope that you got something out of the video. As always, please make sure you drop a like if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you all again real soon.